Good morning from Y East, Mount Hood. It's mid-August and today we're on the Timberline Trail, aka the Pacific Crest Trail. Our goal is to circumnavigate Mount Hood. It's about 40 miles, partially on the Timberline, well, all the way on the Timberline, partially on the PCT. We left from Timberline Lodge this morning about 5:15. We slept in the parking lot last night. Weather looks pretty good. The only exception is wildfire smoke coming from the sourdough fire in northern Washington and the huge fire in British Columbia, whose name is eluding me right now. We're supposed to have widespread smoke by 8 or 9 a.m. So we kind of decided if it's blasted and we're not having fun, if it's way too smoky, we'll bail and try to hitch back to the car. But if it's not that bad, then we'll crush it. We'll hopefully crush it. It might crush us. But right now the AQI is only like 23, but it's supposed to get a lot worse in the afternoon and evening, and tomorrow as well, as smoke continues to get blown in from Canada. Alternatively, my brother and sister-in-law live in Portland, so if things don't work out, maybe we can go hang out with them. And also this weekend is Pacific Crest Trail Days in Cascade Locks, which is just a short drive from here. So if we bail, maybe we can go down there, have some beer, and hang out with some of the vendors and thru hikers and stuff. But for now, if things look good here, which I'm hoping it will, fingers crossed, we're just gonna hike this bad boy and have a good time.
Wish us luck.
Okay, take a little break. Y East. It's pretty hazy so far, but not too many hikers out. It's nice. Check out this view. We got some other volcanoes in the distance in Washington. So that's St. Helens over there. Pretty smoky, of course. And then to the side, I can't tell if it's even going to show up on the camera, but kind of like right here is Rainier or Adams. I'm not sure which one. Kind of cool. What were you just saying about 10 by 10?
We hit our 10 by 10, which means we hit 10 miles by 10 a.m. So now we have the whole rest of the day to accomplish our 20 miles. So yeah, it's good knowing that we have the whole rest of the day to kind of kick back, relax, and enjoy things like this.
So where did we get dinner last night and what are you having for lunch? Tell us your order.
So for dinner, we needed to quickly get in and out, hit some Taco Bell. I got a cheese quesadilla, and I am now enjoying a bean burrito, a classic. It's packed really nicely, so recommend.
So it's like a quarter before 2 p.m., like 1:45, and the smoke is definitely blown in. It's looking pretty gnarly. We talked about getting off trail, going to the closest trailhead and trying to hitch back to the car just in case. And we decided, because like this is the last overnight of the season, if fire's gonna be bad, we're gonna have a dry fall like last year. This is our last time, so we want to make the most of it, but at the same time it's looking pretty ugly. This is what Mount Hood looks like, and this is normally one of the best views on the entire trail. Check it out. So we're gonna keep going, and if it's lame, we can take off to a trailhead tonight, or we can spend the night and dip out tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we still have like, I don't know, 25 miles to hike before we get back to the car. So not something we're really keen on doing with a ton of poor particulate in the air, you know. But hey, occupational hazard when you live in the West, and the earth is doomed anyway.
Flowers are the later bloomers, which is interesting. Some of them would be called, actually.
Some of us are just late bloomers.
Look, these beauties.
Check out these flowers, man. Got a bunch of asters. You got these truffula trees. What are they called again?
Pasque flowers.
Pasque flowers. Thanks, I always forget. I like truffula tree. Hopefully it won't be made into a thneed. Boing. That's not very LNT. Okay, it's about 6:40 p.m. We're at mile like 22 or 23 of the Timberline Trail, clockwise from Timberline proper. And today's been a doozy. I mean, besides the general, distance and like sun and the smoke, 'cause it's really hazy right now. We've also had a number of fun water crossings, kind of like a fun mini game. Some of them are pretty challenging. We've gotten our feet wet a couple times. We've rock hopped a couple times. We've both gotten in and helped each other across a couple times. It's a lot of fun. Could be kind of dangerous sometimes, depending on your comfort level. But the wildflowers are also really spectacular on top of the water features. Here, check this out. We've got all these guys. I think they're asters. I don't know the specific common name, you know. Sierra aster. No, it's Cascade aster or something. I don't know. So anyway, just a couple miles more to camp, like 3 or 4. Should be there in a couple hours. Cloud Cap is the campsite we're looking to go to. Probably going to be other folks there, but hey, it's a social trail. We're happy to share, and looking forward to the next few miles and getting into bed. Ciao, ciao. Okay, it's about 6 a.m. It's day 2 of the Timberline Trail. We slept for about 8 hours. It's very smoky this morning, very smoky. We have to hike probably another 15 miles with about 4,000 feet elevation gain to get back to the car. Have a light headache. Don't know if it's from the snow or the dehydration. Last night we hiked about 27 miles, got into camp around 8:15. It was a long day, our longest together and the longest that I've hiked in over a year. So just looking forward to seeing what today brings. Should have a lot of great, well, normally a lot of great views, but it's super smoky. We should get a couple of nice water features along the way. We're going to get a little higher on Mount Hood, closer to 7,000 feet, which is a lot of fun. And then, yeah, it's going to be a slog to the car. So hopefully we get there in the early afternoon, and we have plenty of time to fight I-5 traffic on the way back home to Puget Sound.
Good morning, Mount Hood. Looking a little hazy. Getting started out here. But check out this sun. Kind of cool. Until you remember that's caused by smoke, and it gets kind of gross, as Joe said earlier. But we're trying, you know. Trying to just finish it out. I think we have like 13 to 15 miles today, so wish us luck. I am really loving this east side view of Hood right now. Look at those details. And Mr. Overhill, Joey G, all the way up there. Alright, first snow we are coming across on the entire trail so far. Hopefully we don't get much more.
I left my ice axe at home.
Oh! Sheesh. It is a little slippery.
Like the marathon, you're an animal.
I hiked a marathon. These feet hiked a marathon yesterday. Let's hope I don't slip, do anything crazy today. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Joe just made a great observation that to our east we have lots of cloudy smoke. The wind is pushing in, and then when you look west you'll get some hints of blue sky, which is hopeful. Alright, so we are out here. We've done about 8 miles today so far, and we're about to hit up another little stream crossing, but Mount Hood is supposed to be behind me. I don't know if you could see. Just kind of interesting to know what views were there a couple years ago and then how smoky it is now. Still beautiful though. I'm glad to have the wildflowers. I feel that's been kind of brightening up the trail. You see it going down there. Joe's already, sheesh. He's already all the way down there. I don't know if you could see him, but guess I should go catch up. Alright, let's see what we're in for. This one, not so bad as some of the others, but gotta make sure to cross carefully. Alright, so we made it across the stream, and now we're just going to walk through some different meadows with these really beautiful waterfalls and streams the rest of the way, I believe. So, looking forward to more of this. Ow. My favorite. Let's check this out. Wow. What do we have here?
What's good? I've got chips in my backpack, cheese in my pocket, a mask on my face, so we're gonna jump over this. Let's go.
Nice, let's see it. graceful as ever. Alright, well I forget where we left off, but we made it back to the parking lot at midday. Had a good, nice, I don't even know, anywhere between 13 to 15, 16 mile day.
Something like that.
And Hood is behind us somewhere over there. Yeah, but good hike overall. Joe, tell the people, what would you rate it?
Timberline Trail, normally I would rate probably like an 8 out of 10. I think this weekend, just given the air quality, I'd probably give it like a 7. Overall, it's really great. If you don't mind rugged trail texture and crowded trails especially, there's value there. It's like a little rugged, a lot of glaciated streams, tremendous wildflowers. If you like big days in the mountains, wait, can you hear that? Oh, the mountains are calling.
Oh.
I gotta go.
Okay, just because we had to say goodbye, Hood is up there behind this smoky cloud. We'll be back